Hello everybody, Jonk12 back here again with another video, and I'm here with some more Marvel talk. Yes, I'm here to discuss something that I particularly have not really gone into high discussion on my channel. And no, it's not for a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, it's for a Fox Marvel movie, and that is Gambit. Yes, the Gambit solo film that was originally supposed to come out later this year has apparently been pulled from its initial release date. And for me personally, before we get into that discussion, Gambit the movie. I personally love the character of Gambit. He's one of my favorite X-Men members, right up there with Wolverine and Colossus and, Xavier and Magneto and, etc., etc. And I love X-Men. It just was a major part of my, my growing up of being a fanboy of comic books. And I just, in this specific period of time, like the late 90s, early 2000s, I was obsessed with the X-Men. I love the classic animated series. I love the video games. That Sega Genesis X-Men game was my life. And I love the fucking comic books. And I like the character Gambit. He's such a really cool, interesting, character. But at the same time, I never felt it was necessary for him to get his own solo film. I feel like he just works better in an ensemble, kind of similar when I discuss things with Thor or the Incredible Hulk. I just feel like they work better when they're a part of an ensemble instead of their own solo films. That's my personal subjective opinion. Let me know what yours are. But at the same time, I am interested on a Gambit solo film because, it's just so draining when you have an entire universe that's dedicated to one character, specifically Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. And even though we praise at the feet of Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, which is phenomenal, now that we're getting closer to the era, if you will, of him leaving the character of Wolverine, allegedly, supposedly, with the next Wolverine solo film, it's time for other X-Men members to take the limelight, or the spotlight, rather, in the Fox Marvel Universe. Deadpool this year just destroyed. I can't wait to see what X-Men Apocalypse has to bring us, and let's see what happens with the future movies. But Gambit, meh. That's pretty much the best thing I can say. However, we just got some news regarding the Gambit movie, and apparently, instead of hitting theaters this year, which is what it was supposed to be, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was allegedly supposed to come out during the fall of 2016, so it was supposed to come out around October or something like that. Apparently it's been pulled, and Fox has released two mystery projects that will be coming out October 2017 and January 2018. And there's no really solid word on what's going to happen with the Gambit movie now that it's been pulled from its original 2016 release date. Now, first off, let's talk about the Gambit movie. I personally feel like this is a perfect move on Fox's part for pulling the Gambit movie. Number one, we already have a shit ton of comic book movies coming out this year. We just got Deadpool, which is amazing. BVS is coming out. Civil War is coming out. Apocalypse is coming out. Suicide Squad, Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange. We got those movies. But this movie, I feel like the best thing for it is to deconstruct it for a little bit and then put it back together and put out next year or 2018, something like that. That's at least my personal belief. I feel like I love Channing Tatum. I love the director they have planned. He fucking destroyed with the last movie he directed, which was, Edge of Tomorrow, which was amazing. I can't wait to see what he brings to this character, and I like Channing Tatum once again. I like the guy. But then again, I think the best move is to rethink the property that you're trying to do. Do the Deadpool formula. Now, I'm not saying make Gambit rated R and make him cursing and do a whole bunch of crazy things and make it a comedy. I'm not saying that. I'm saying be true to the Gambit character, which is don't make it a gigantic budget. Don't give it this stupid release. Just give it what it deserves. Give it this kind of a release. Just let the filmmakers do what they want to do. Give them a reasonable budget that's not too crazy. Let them film it, and then just put it out the same way you did with Deadpool. And I feel like that's the way they should do the Gambit movie, and hopefully with them taking it off the release dates of 2016, or at least in October of 2016, who knows. But at the end of the day, hopefully they can rethink their plan with the Gambit movie. Not saying they should pull it off forever, never do it again, but just rethink it, then put it out. That's the best thing I can do. But now that we get off of the Gambit debacle, if you will, let's get into the mystery movies. Now, obviously, everyone's gonna discuss the fact that they're probably just secret mystery Marvel projects. Now, granted, that's possibly what's happening. October 2017, I could guess it's an X-Force movie, maybe. Maybe it's an X-Force movie. That's just my guess, or maybe it's just another X-Men movie, possibly, who knows. Then we have January 2018. Maybe it's the Deadpool sequel. I don't know. Possibly. I mean, like, we already know Deadpool has gotten a green light for a sequel. We already know that Cable's going to be featured in there. Could this be the release date? I mean, like, I find it doubtful that they would put an X-Men movie on January, seeing as how January is pretty much the month where you put out shit movies. But Deadpool has proven the fact that you can put out a comic book movie or a superhero movie super early in the year and still destroy, seeing as how Deadpool is the highest grossing rated R comic book movie of all time at this point in time. If I'm not mistaken, you can correct me if you wish, but I believe that's true. That's factual. I don't know. But Deadpool proved that, so hopefully maybe that's just the release date for the sequel. Who knows? These are mystery Marvel projects that have been released, so we'll just have to wait and see. But let me know what you personally think about all things I had to discuss in this video. What are your personal thoughts on the Gambit movie? Do you think it should happen, or do you think they should rethink their slate? And what are your personal thoughts about Gambit no longer arriving in theaters in 2016? And of course, what are your personal speculations on these two mystery alleged Marvel projects being released in October 2017 and January 2018. My guess is it's possibly for 17, maybe another X-Men movie or an X-Force movie, and I'm guessing 2018 is just the Deadpool sequel, possibly. That's just my guess. Maybe it's interchangeable. Who the hell knows? But let me know what you think in the comments section below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Shameless plug time. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Jonk12. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And hope you guys enjoyed. And this has been Jonk12.